Oh, right. Welcome to... What do we call this channel again? Insert...
EDH.
There you go. That name again. Okay. I'm going to play a Spine Rock Knoll and pass the turn after doing my hideaway thing.
That's Badaby Boop Bat Boop Boop, spelt B-A-D-E Bat Boop.
What's the most ridiculously OP card there? You guys won't believe that. Graeme, it's your turn. Oh wait, they go on the bottom, not in the middle. Sorry.
Read the fucking card, Greg.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Godless Shrine tapped and so go.
Scoured Baron, gain a life, go.
Sacred Foundry tapped, go.
I shall untap their Knoll. Pick their card up. And what shall we do? Play a... Yeah, that doesn't work. Play a Flooded Strand and say go.
Greg's playing off-colour fetches.
I am, aren't I? That's fine.
I play off colour and tatty over.
That's a landfall deck, though.
Your turn, Graeme.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pure. That. Play an Arid Mesa and pass the turn. What are everybody else's commanders? Golos in the corner.
We've got Connor on Teysa.
Teysa Karlov.
I'm on Mizzix.
And I'm on Progenitus.
Oh, you're playing Progenitus, not Golos. Okay.
Yeah, no goalie. He'll flash Golos in some stage, but yeah.
I played Golos 3 games in a row last time, so I thought I'd switch it up.
Also of Guildgate and go.
I'll probably start fetching. I'm just going to start fetching and see where I get to. But go ahead, Ben.
I'm going to shock myself.
Yeah.
Play a Dreadhorde Butcher.
Ooh.
And
Ouch.
I am going to attack. Let's attack Connor for 1.
What?
Yay!
And put a +1 Psalm counter on him.
That's going to be a pain.
Yeah.
I'll put Steam Vets tapped in. And I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. Now that Ben's mercilessly attacked me.
Yeah.
Well, you'd gained a life, so I was just resetting the board back to the neutral.
I'm actually going to Pyretic Ritual.
Grudge count.
And get 3 mana and play a Firemind Vessel tapped. Pass turn.
I'll fetch at the end of turn.
How
are we keeping track of life turtles?
If you use dice on your screen, like so that we can see them, then we'll be able to track you.
I see. Wondering if I could do it better this way. No, that's crazy. Do I have dice? Is a better question. Should really prepared. Let's go into the magical bag of mysteries. Oh, I do have dice.
Ben, this is all your fault. You didn't pre-brief him before you brought him along.
He didn't get me anything.
Well, he's a big boy. I figured he could work it out himself.
Usually.
You were wrong.
Right. Let's go fetching.
I like that you didn't argue he was your responsibility, though.
Well, I did ask for him to be invited, so I guess I've kind of vouched for him. So, Graeme, you better not show me up in this section.
So you're saying I have to win? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying you have to win with grace or lose with
land.
grace. Whatever you do it with grace.
And land destruction.
Yeah.
Who's Grace?
Yeah,
She's under the table.
Angel's Grace. Or the Reckoner of Souls. Choose a creature card at random from target opponent's graveyard. Nice. I like that card.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Right.
Does cost 7 mana.
It does cost 7 mana. You are quite right.
Does it have haste?
No, it does not.
Oh god.
She's a good blocker though, because you just have her as a force. She's got vigilance, so you can attack and then use her ability on an opponent's turn. I'll pass the turn there, I think. Don't feel like we need to do anything just yet.
No.
And the butcher's not done anything to me just yet.
Let me see if I can encourage that. I'm going to play Plains. I'm going to play Ailey, Eternal Pilgrim. 2/3 of Death Touch, most notably. And land tax. And go.
Okay. Untap. And it is my turn, Connor. I'm not taking your turn, right?
That is correct. Oh god, yeah. Ben took the most ridiculous turn and then he went, pass the turn. I went, wait, you just took my turn. I had to unwind it all.
Yeah.
It was actually easier to unwind than people thought, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too
So
bad.
first, I'm going to mutate a migratory Greathorn onto my Dreadhorde Butcher.
That's interesting.
And search for a basic, put it into play.
Let's see.
Jeez.
This deck has changed somewhat since I last.
Oh, yeah, this is the Progenitus deck you're thinking of. I told you, Graeme, in the message. This is the deck I basically put together from 1 or 2 collector's boosters boxes, and just thought, yeah, I'll build a fun kind of Ikoria, almost set box, but with other stuff in there for the land base and a few other bits. But yeah.
Oh, geez, so that's a 4/5 now.
It's
Yeah.
big.
Oh, wow. Poor Graeme.
Go to attacks.
Yep.
I will attack Greg.
Ow! So I take 4
Take 4.
down to 34.
Your turn.
Grudge count incremented. Untap everything. At least my Spine Rock Knoll will become active pretty shortly. I shall play a island and pass the turn.
Craig's up to something.
Nothing to see here.
The usual. Alright, so let's draw. So what is the wording on the butcher?
He says, whenever Dreadhorde Butcher deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on him. When he dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target.
Okay. The important part there is dies.
Wouldn't want him to be exiled, would you?
What a shame.
That would be incredibly cool and nasty. I think we'll just pass there for the moment.
Thing is, he's technically a migratory Greathorn with that ability, so I don't know if the migratory Greathorn would get exiled and his ability would go, or do all cards get exiled?
Well,
all cards get exiled.
Migratory Greathorn is exiled, isn't it? Isn't that how it mutates?
No. They're sitting on a stack on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But all the cards are in the same place. So if you bounced it to his hand, it will go. They would both go to his hand. If you exile it, then they're both exiled.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. If you morph it, then they're both morphed.
If you copy it, it copies the whole stack, which is even better.
Yeah.
And if you flicker it, you just get all the dudes underneath. It's awesome.
That must have been a nightmare, the code in MTGO.
Be
Yeah,
fun.
I bet.
It's alright, they probably did it like super inefficiently, like I imagine the rest of their code is, given how slow it is.
Yeah.
It's actually just written in Excel.
Mhm.
Thousands and thousands of if statements layered all on top of each other for every possible combination. So I did my land tax. I'm gonna drop a swamp. And then I'm gonna make a tapping mana more appropriately than that. A Bastion of Remembrance. So when it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier token, and whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses one, and I gain one.
That's a good card.
Seems good.
We'll pass the turn. Human token, where are you?
Something's happening with Ben.
Yeah, that's the camera disappearing again.
Goodbye, Ben.
Let's see Ben's face.
I think Ben's taking Lee's place in this game, hey?
Yep.
Oh, he's wearing pants today.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that was one of the conditions of me being able to play.
Yeah, I don't give them too much credit. They're probably jean shorts.
They are. They're totally cut off.
3/4 length jean shorts.
That's a bit generous. I think the pockets are hanging out the bottom of them.
That doesn't mean they're not 3/4 lengths on Ben. That's a nice island you've got there, Ben.
Thank you.
It's tapped. What is it tapping for?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in resetting my camera, I hadn't realised it had become my turn. Okay. Draw.
Yeah, you kind of want this about here.
Yeah, that looks about the right height. Mine's a bit lower, but I only then get to use half my playmat.
Yeah, my problem is I don't have anything tall enough that can
I'm going to cast Adventure
stabilize
Awaits.
this.
Look at the top 5 cards of my library, and I can reveal a creature card from them. If I do, I put it into my hand, the rest on the bottom. If I don't...
Sorry, what card is it?
Adventure Awaits.
You get to look at the top 5, reveal a creature, put it in your hand, put the rest on the bottom. If you don't, draw a card. Okay. I guess so.
Yeah. And I'm going to reveal a Vizier of Menagerie.
Nice.
Seems good.
And then I shall go to my attack step.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will attack Graeme this time, just to be fair.
Okay. After attackers have been declared, I'm going to anguish unmaking him.
But you're going to regret later killing a 4/5 over something else.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten started yet.
It's a Mardu deck, Ben. This is packed to the gills with removal. That's basically all Mardu does.
Yeah, but that was exile, not just removal. So, yeah. Then I'll play a Baby Godzilla.
Yay! Look at him, he's so cute.
He's a
How
frog.
big is he?
He's a 1/3.
I see.
End step, fact or fiction, and opponent. So I'm going to name Graeme because he knows the least about this deck.
Graeme, if you need any support or guidance, me and Ben are here.
There's an illusionary ambusher. There is a desperate ritual, a repeal, a magma quake, and a word of seizing.
What's word of seizing do?
Split second, steal a permanent for until end of turn, 5 mana.
Growth.
So I think you can see them. Magma Quake's an instant burn every creature without flying in each planeswalker for X. Repeal is an X, pick up a card. Withdraw a card attached to it. Desperate Ritual's a ritual. And Illusory Ambusher, flash, whenever it's dealt damage, draw that many cards.
Usually, whenever it's dealt damage, dealt that many cards. Sorry, I'm looking these up on whatever it's called.
Checking the salt score.
I don't think any of these come with that much salt.
No, I was checking what they so I can read them. I was looking them up on on Gatherer. Whenever you dealt damage, whenever that's dealt damage.
This guy.
So I choose piles, right? And you get to keep.
You get to choose piles. I choose which one I'm keeping.
Okay. Let's put the ambusher in one pile.
Mm-hmm. And everything else.
And so there's repeal, there's the ritual, there's the split second one. What's the last one? The quake one?
Magma Quake, X, red, or after Magma Quake is Word of Seizing, lets me split second, steal something.
No. What is the Magma Quake one?
Does X damage to each creature without flying in each planeswalker.
Okay.
As an X red instant.
Okay, so let's put the ritual with the ambusher.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll put, let's put repeal with the ambusher as well. That way you've got a, so you've got a damage and a stealing spell opposite a bounce spell, a creature, and a ritual. Your choice. Go for it.
I'll take the 3.
Seems good.
All right. Is there anything else to do before my turn? I don't think so. No. So I'll start my turn. Draw. Ooh. Play a mountain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards again. That's so many. Yeah, I think I'm into passing the turn again.
Seems good. I'll take it. Oh, that seems good. I'm gonna tap out and play this Emeria Angel.
What's Emeria Angel, Graeme?
It's a flying 3/3, and on landfall, I create a 1/1 bird token. So I'm going to play a land.
Play back to front so we can see the non-lands a bit easier.
Oh, so annoying.
It's just the top half of your playmat looks so far away.
And we'll have a bird.
I want my bird.
And that's me done, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Land tax. We get swamp. It's my basics. Where's my super suit? Yeah, another swamp. Shuffle. And draw. Let's play a planes. Just in case you didn't know, I've got plenty of basics.
They're coming for good. How many cards in hand, Connor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool.
Why is maths hard? Could do that. Don't want to do any of these things. Stupid deck. I'm gonna play an Ashnod's Altar.
Ooh, neat.
And I'm gonna play a Blood Artist.
Right.
Then I'm gonna pass the turn. And I'm gonna discard some cards. One swamp in the bin.
Bye-bye, Swamp.
I'm going to play Scalding Tarn. Then I am going to pay 3. Mutated Dreamtail Heron on top of Baby Godzilla.
What's a Dreamtail Heron? That's the one that draws you cards?
Mutate, draw a card.
Yes. Mutate draws a card.
And were you going to do it over or under, or is that something that happens after resolution?
I believe it happens after resolution.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
I get my mutate trigger, so I draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Actually, technically, I draw a card, then I draw a card and discard a card.
Mm-hmm. And you put it over
Lunatic.
or under?
I put it over, so it's a 3/4.
Yeah.
It's a 3/4 elemental
With flying.
with flying, yeah. And I'm going to discard Tyrant Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to crack my Scalding Tarn. For a breeding pool. Taking another 2.
Who's got Commander Legends turning up tomorrow then?
I wish.
Got a box coming from Amazon tomorrow.
I'll Gilded Goose.
What's the last one?
Gilded Goose.
All right, yeah.
That makes
Jesus, Graeme, go on mute.
Sorry.
So loud.
There we go.
Yeah, I got a box turning up from Amazon tomorrow, and then I've got one on Card Market that's coming from somewhere in Europe, so it'll probably take about 4 weeks to get here.
Ooh, multi-boxes.
What did you do? Gilded Goose, Ben?
He goosed.
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can hold one for us to like do draft or sealed or something.
That'd be cool. I saw someone do a
But,
sealed
so
thing
then
where
I needed a second one that I can open before that.
yeah, but a sealed thing where each player's opening 6 packs and they're building a 60 card commander deck out of it.
Oh yeah.
What was the? Oh, that is the food.
Food token, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'm done. I did pass.
You're not attacking.
No, but
What's the
I suppose,
CMC?
yeah, it's not something.
What's the CMC of the 5? Yeah, I'll bounce it back to your hand with repeal. The big stack. Yeah.
Cool.
And draw a card. All right. Sorry about that. Just had to be done.
It really did.
It did. I'll show you why.
can-
I'm sure you'll appreciate it once you see it all happen.
Greg's going to make us wheel.
I see.
Greg, your video's dropped out.
Oh, dear. And then it reappears in the wrong spot. Yay! I'm just swapped with Graeme, so it just makes it a little bit awkward for viewers, but that's okay.
You can reorder the
Not
screen.
with everyone, not with the face only kind of people, like the voice only connections. It doesn't work that way.
Oh, I see.
It's annoying. I will play a ruby medallion. Then I shall play 1, 2, 3 Mizzix for 3 mana. Play Desperate Ritual for 1 mana and get an experience counter. Got 3 red mana floating. Which way do we do this? 3. 5. Well, maybe I didn't need to. Oh well, we're on the pathway. 1, 3. Yeah, why not? We'll wheel with a windfall with 1 of those mana. Getting up to 2 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's got more than 4 cards?
I've got
7.
5.
So 7. So everyone draws 7. Or how many
Greg,
did you have, Ben?
I got 5 lands in hand. Thank you.
Awesome.
What is it? Discard your hand or?
Discard your hand.
Oh, that's
Then
annoying.
draw that many cards.
Yeah, my hand was full of land.
My hand was full of removal.
Yay.
Not instant speed cast any of it. Specifically at Greg.
No.
Oh wow, I managed to draw 5 lands.
I told you you'd regret casting it at me, Graeme, but you didn't listen.
I don't regret it because I just drew some awesome gas.
I will play a Strionic Resonator. And then I'll pass the turn.
Awesome sauce. Right. Untap. Draw. Play a swamp or a mountain or whatever it's called. Then I think we will create another birdie off the back of that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost missed the trigger. Then we'll tap these 3 and play Urza's Incubator. And as it enters the battlefield, I choose a creature type, being Angel. And creature spells of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast.
Oh,
Seems all right.
Urza seems to like angels today.
He does like angels. He's gay for angels. Right. What do we do now? Who's got what? Who's on what knife?
36.
Benny.
Oh, 34
36.
actually.
34.
I'm on 35.
You're on 35. What are you on, Connor?
40.
40. Have you got any flyers, Con?
Me? No.
Yeah, Khan.
Seems like a great idea. Let's attack Connor. We'll attack you with a bird and a flying Emeria Angel.
What? How much is that?
4 damage total.
Take 4.
And I'll pass the turn there, I think.
One of your birds is untapped, isn't it, Graeme?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get another token. Let's see what to use as a bird.
Land tax.
Mm.
Can we get some more plains? Some more swamps?
Swampity swamp.
And another swamp.
Can use these underground seas as tokens. Ain't loud?
They're the cheapest tokens you can get, right?
Good times.
The worst loose card but he's got available to him.
Yeah, I just use
Oh.
these rated beta moxes that I just have lying around.
Yeah. Ben and I bought a collection that had a foil replenish in it. See about getting that graded.
Bright
might not
climb
get-
at halfway.
We'll get the graded though, because it's mint.
Had the what graded? Oh
The
no, that was that. Oh, the Rephelos, yeah. The replenish might not be able to be graded. It's a bit fucked.
I mean, it is. It'll just get a lower grade.
Yes.
Still, foil Rephelos seems great.
I'm gonna have a Aphrios Shroud Veiled. So indestructible.
Aphrios. Nice.
As long as your devotion to white and black is less than 7, he isn't a creature. At the beginning of my end step, a coin counter on target creature. Whenever a creature with a coin counter dies or is put into exile, return that card to the battlefield under your control.
Lots of stuff going on.
I'm
That
going
feels like a card that needs to be exiled, Graeme.
I'll just draw another exile spell. Don't worry about it, Ben.
I'm gonna go to my end step.
You don't half sound bitter though.
I just wind you up, mate. I don't mind.
Well, it does bother me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a coin counter on Greg's Mizzix.
What does that mean?
If it dies or is exiled, it returns to the battlefield under my control.
Oh.
But doesn't the commander replacement effect just go to his commander zone anyway?
Yeah, you can just choose a replacement effect.
Yeah, it doesn't get
won't
exiled.
Oh yeah, I won't put it on Greg's thing then.
Get
I'm
the
gonna
angel.
I'm gonna put it on my Ailey. These little dices are coin counters rather than +1s.
Why don't you use a coin?
Because Revolve's getting up.
Oh.
Because Connor was born in the realm of electronic money, and he doesn't actually own any coins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Aphrios of what? Or what's his name?
Shroud Veiled.
Shroud Veiled.
That's the smallest denomination I'll carry.
I found a slightly better bird token. I'm going to use these Emrakul the Eon's Torn.
You done, Connor?
Yeah.
Nice.
You could just get some bird tokens, Graeme.
I could, but I think they are in my other house, which is currently occupied by my ex-wife.
Yeah, that's fair.
I started off strong with the whole 2-house thing.
Yeah.
Went downhill from there.
Technically still own that house, or half of it.
Yeah.
I discarded a Terramorphic Expanse and a Swamp. Has anyone migrated their card market account to pounds? Because I just tried to do it and it's like, that email account is already in use. Please pick a different one. I was like, but I want to use my email address.
I'm going to mutate my Volpiki onto my Gilded Goose. And it gets +1/+1 counter.
It's a super goose.
3/4. It's a 3/4 Volpagoose.
What does it do?
It taps for, whenever it mutates, it gets a +1/+1 counter. And like Gilded Goose, it taps for mana if I sack a food token.
Oh yeah, Gilded Goose. Yep.
Yep.
Got you now.
And then what am I gonna do? I'll then play Nukima Stalking Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Who is a legendary werewolf. And I will pass my turn.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to my turn then. All this mana-y stuff. Draw for turn. Ooh, neat. Shiny. What do I want to play? I guess I'll just do this. I'll play an Evolving Wilds. And let me count. 1, 2, 3. So, you. Yeah, I think so. I think this works. So I'll play a Ral, Storm Conduit. So if I cast an instant or sorcery, it deals damage to an opponent or planeswalker. Or
if he casts a copy spell now, it goes infinite.
If I cast a copy spell, it will go infinite. And I get to choose... No, it doesn't automatically.
You have to activate the ability and then it'll go infinite.
Yeah. So do I just see if I can do that first?
Yeah, I guess...
That's probably a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Really good with an exile permanent spell right now, Graeme.
You probably do it, yeah.
I bet you wish you had an exile permanent spell.
There's
no give a flying.
No planeswalkers, are there?
Well, you're going to lose then, aren't you?
There's no planeswalkers. Oh, Brainstorm, dealing 1 damage to Graeme because he's got the most life. So draw 3, put 2 from my hand on top of the library in any order.
Did you activate Ral's ability?
I did triggered ability, but no, I haven't activated a Planeswalker loyalty ability this turn yet. I'll put those
What's
two.
going to allow you to go infinite?
It's -2 whenever you cast an instant. When you cast your next instant and sorcery, copy it. So if you cast a copy spell, you can then use the copy spell to copy the original copy spell, and it loops. And his thing that's whenever you cast or copy a spell, it does damage. So then he just gets infinite copies
It just goes
and damage.
Totally bonkers, really. That's the technical term. So I'm going to +2 Ral.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone breathes a huge sigh of relief. Oh, wait. I will respond to my own +2 ability and Evolving Wilds and get a land into play because I don't want to scry one of those other cards to the bottom. Well, I do want to scry them to the bottom, but I don't want to waste my scry when I could just do this. This is the deck I wanted the Jace the Mind Sculptor for, Connor.
Okay.
I think it would fit in pretty well.
Yeah, I think you'd feel at home.
How much is Jace at the moment?
50-ish, I don't know.
Oh, the least he's ever been, almost, isn't he?
About that.
No, he was less before he got unbanned in Modern.
Yeah, I'll keep that on top.
You could pick them up relatively cheap. I think they're about 25, 30 or something.
Oh, really? Because I didn't think it had his most recent reprint.
Pass.
No, but he wasn't really played in anything except Legacy, was he?
Yeah,
at the end of your turn, Greg, I'm going to flash in Archangel Avacyn.
Oh, she's pretty neat.
Yeah.
For 3 mana, she's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All my creatures gain indestructible
until end of turn.
Now my turn starts.
Yes. Now his watch has begun.
Absolutely. We get ourselves another birdie when we play this land. Another Emrakul.
Yeah.
These are the best birds ever. Right. Yeah, that seems pretty decent. Going to pay 3 for this Sword of Feast and Famine.
Mm.
And then I think we'll equip our Archangel with the sword. Right. And then we'll pay a life for that. That. Put this Orzhov Signet into play. Right. I think it's time for some combats. We probably need to get rid of Raoul, don't we?
No, it's safe. Not doing anything.
Probably, yeah.
Get rid of Greg.
Probably. What's Raoul on? 6.
6.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that says to a player.
I know. It's rather frustrating. Why not? We're going to attack Rel with this Emrakul and these 2 Emrakuls and that Emeria Angel for 5.
So he's got Annihilator what?
That'd be double Annihilator 6. And then Connor, how much life are you on?
36.
And Ben, you're on
35.
Looks like I have to go for Connor. Hit Connor for 6 in the air.
I'm gonna Aetherize you. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand.
Nice. Love you, Greg.
There we go. Friends, right? And who's on the most life? Ben, I think, or Connor. Connor, you could take 1.
What? 35.
All right, I guess that there ends my turn.
Untap. Keep
Oh,
getting the...
Learn this game that attacking into open mana is a bad idea.
Well, at least I'm trying to get rid of Raoul.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was the only thing to do. So, but I would say I attacked to you and lost a creature. You attacked into him and got everything bounced.
I failed to find a land and shuffle my library.
Oh my god, you've got them all?
What did you cast, Greg? Aetherize?
Yeah.
It's like a mini Cyclone.
Interesting.
Is that a new one?
It's a commander one.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, it's actually from Gatecrash.
Yeah, it's not just commander, but it was C15.
Yeah.
This copy.
Isolated Chapel.
Chappie.
Chapel.
That's right. I still have an Emrakul to defend us.
Because it didn't attack.
Horn of Ulemog. So whenever it or another non-token creature you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawned creature onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice this token, add 1 to your mana pool.
Neat.
Then I will pay 4 for Teysa. And I will attack Raoul with my Aphrios.
What's his PT?
4/7, and he has Indestructible.
Okay, I'll take 4 on the Raoul.
Kind of regretting having to dump my Ruinous Ultimatum now.
I'm going to go to my end step. I will be putting a coin counter on my Blood Artist and passing the turn.
Now I'm going to draw.
Yeah.
He did a draw.
I'm going to play a Burning Catacombs, and I'm going to crack search for a land. I was about to search for it. I was about to get a plains off it again. But no, get a swamp. Then I will pay 7 mana to mutate Nethroi Apex of Death onto Ukuma Stalking Shadow.
Which one's that one?
It reanimates 10 powers worth of creatures.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have much in your graveyard, right?
Yeah. So, is that resolved? Yeah? Connor doesn't seem thrilled by it, but I guess.
Well, I was going to do my Bajuka Bog on you last turn.
But you didn't. Oh.
I didn't because I wanted an untapped land so that I could have fun.
He needed that mana.
Yeah. So that's a Dreamtail Heron, a Vizier of the Menagerie, and a Neverquill Phoenix entering the battlefield.
Wow.
All the things.
I'm going to use the Vizier's ability to look at the top card of my library. And then I am going to go to my attack step.
What?
I could use a Gabby Spats as a token.
As a bird.
As a bird.
With an
Technically a
unblockable
bird.
lifelink death touch.
Are you attacking?
Graeme, with an unblockable
Did you mean to say Rao?
No, he meant Graeme, that's for sure.
You sure your Dreamtail Heron doesn't want to attack Rao?
Not got haste, but my Volpakeet does. My Volpakeet will attack Rao.
Oh.
Sorry.
What are you attacking me with, Ben?
A 5/5 unblockable death touch lifelink.
Okay, I see.
Poor Rao.
I think he's going to take 5, you know.
And Rao takes 3.
Yeah, that's enough.
And my turn is
Oh,
done.
Rao.
So
What a lovely Rao you've got though, Greg.
no one took 7 or more damage. Is that right?
No, they did not.
That is a shame. All right. Well.
Oh, well.
Treasure Cruise.
Yeah. In my head, Connor, you dealt with Rao. I didn't realise that he was still had
1,
some loyalty.
2,
I was just helping. I couldn't do it all on my own.
Yeah.
3.
Though Graeme
Wait.
helped by eating the
another one.
Aetherise for us.
4.
Well, if Graeme was dealing with it, he didn't eat the Aetherise anyway, wasn't he?
So Treasure Cruise,
And then
draw 3.
Ben tried to fuck me.
Ben, how dare you?
Look out, he's drawing 3.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
drawn 3. It's been done.
I
Ooh,
was very
that's
attached to my creature.
interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Five. All right. Play a Mirror Pool tapped. I think this is a setup turn. Go Melik. Is it Paragon? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to play with the top card revealed, and I can cast if it's an or sorcery. It's a prophetic bolt, so I'm allowed to cast that. And whenever I cast a spell from my library, I get to copy it and choose new targets for the copy. Aren't you guys lucky? Because that would have been it pretty much, right?
Probably.
If Raoul was still there. Okay. With that... With that, I think I'll pass my turn. Just leaving that prophetic bolt sitting there.
Don't have enough mana for it, do you?
Yeah, I've got 4 counters on Mizzix, so it costs 2 mana to cast.
Great.
Wait, how do you spell Malek?
Melik.
M-A-L-E-K.
No, M-E-L-E-K. Is it Paragon?
Yeah. The only Malek in the database.
Right.
Go Magic Graeme.
Trying to decide what to do.
I'm going to go get a snack.
Well, I guess we'll tap that for black and white. That and pay 1 for another black and white. Right. Now, what do I want to do? Yeah, that'll do. We'll play a Gisela of the Broken Blade. And then with the remaining 2, equip her with the Sword of Feast and Famine.
Is she the flip one or not?
No, well, she is part of the flip one, but she's the one with flying, first strike, lifelink. And at the beginning of my end step, if I control her and Gisela, then I turn them into Brizella.
Yeah.
But at the moment, she's just a 4/3, well, a 6/5 with flying, first strike, lifelink. And I guess I will leave it there.
So then it's with Connor.
Untapping. Upkeeping. Drawing. I'm going to Bajuka Bog Graeme.
Alright. I can't actually use my graveyard, but it'd be better to do someone who can actually use their graveyard.
No.
Don't believe him, he's playing black.
Just the deck that plays all the spells and probably plays spells from its graveyard seems like a better choice here.
Yeah. And Graham's commander actually can't target his own graveyard either, can it, Graham?
Nope. Only other people's. So that seems like a terrible waste of a Bajuka Bog.
It would.
He's protesting a lot, Connor.
Yeah.
Greg's
Sounds like
keeping very quiet in the corner, though.
Greg is the usual target, but there comes a point where I've Bajuka bogged Greg so many times.
I've decided to make my exile zone a resource.
I got Bajuka bog someone else once in a while. Let's play a 5 mana for a Archon of Justice.
Ooh, I haven't seen that in a while.
So when it's put into a graveyard from play, remove target permanent from the game.
From the game. That's a good exile target then.
Ben, I'm going to attack you with Ailey.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Which one's Ailey?
2/3 with Death Touch.
Oh, that one.
Is she vigilant?
Nope.
Oh no, she's not. I was looking at the other dude.
But she's got a coin.
Yes, she does have a coin.
Are you not using your Archon? I thought you were using the Archon.
It just got cast.
Yeah. I'm not blocking then, I guess.
You take 2 then.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you had some shenanigans.
He always
There might
does.
have been shenanigans.
He's probably got a sack outlet like an Ashnod's altar or something.
I'm going to pass the turn.
That's me now, isn't it? Yeah, because of turn order.
I figure there's no point keeping my 2/3 Death Touch back when I've got a 4/7 Indestructible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at the top part of my library. That is cool. Not cheating, allowed to do it. I will play a Zagoth Triome tapped.
I haven't put the coin there yet, but I put a coin counter on the Archon at end of turn.
Oh, that's ridiculous. And you can sack it as a mana source, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm just making some decisions. I guess I will go to my attacks. And I will attack Greg with a 5/5 unblockable lifelink Death Touch and a 4/4 flyer.
All right. So 5/5 Death Touch, unblockable, flying lifelink kind of thing.
Yeah, and when it dies, I do damage to a player and gain that much life.
What do you do? Damage to a player?
Yeah, when it dies, sorry, when it leaves the battlefield, it deals X damage to target player and you gain that much life.
Right. I'm going to Prophetic Bolt. I'm revealing the top card, which is a Vivid Crag, and I don't reveal the next 3 that I look at and then choose what to do with. Then I put 1 into my hand and the rest into the bottom. Ooh, neat. So many choices. I think no, I don't. Yeah, I do. Do I? Let me check out this battlefield. It's crazy. No, I think I probably want that. So that goes into my hand. The rest go on the bottom. And then I can deal 4 damage. I'll do it to the 4/4.
Yep.
Then I reveal the top one, which is a Rite of the Raging Storm. What's that still doing in that deck? And then I look at 4 and put 1 in my hand and the rest in the bottom.
Is that the effect of copy and Prophetic Bolt, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, stick that one in my hand, the rest on the bottom. Then I reveal the top card, which is a mountain. So Prophetic Bolt's done. 4 damage to What's a good X4? Probably not Connor's. Blood Artist? It'll come back, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
What's Teysa, Connor? It's an X4?
2/4. If you target Teysa, I will just start sacking all my crap and exile
That's a good
a
point.
few of your permanents. Because
And
I'm petty.
what's on the goose, Ben?
It is a 3/4 flyer.
Yeah, I'll take down the goose.
Feeling really targeted again for the second week in a row, Greg.
I didn't. Well, you attacked me, so that's okay.
I know I did. I did.
I will take 5 from the other guy, and then you get a trigger, do you? Or
no, I just gained 5 life off it.
that's a pretty big swing. So I'm on 29, everyone. I'm being beaten down, suffering.
Graham's on 27, I think, by the look of it.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I didn't target Graeme. You're on 42? Yeah. Cool. Cool.
What do I want to do here? I think I'm now going to cast my selective adaptation. Which reveals the top 7 cards of my library, and I choose among them a card with each keyword type. So flying, first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, vigilance. Put one of them onto the battlefield, and the rest into my hand. The other chosen cards into my hand, and the rest into the graveyard. 6, 7 cards. Jesus. So that's just the one creature there that goes onto the battlefield, and the rest go into my graveyard.
All right.
As it was a little bit of a whiff there. There's a Huntmaster Liger, a Beast Whisperer, a Regal Leosaur, a Garrett Cursed Huntsman, and a Ketria Triumph going into my graveyard there. And I'm going to look at the top card of my library off my Vizier. And I'm done, I guess. That's me done.
Your end step, I'll Stroke of Genius myself. X is 3, so I draw 3 cards. And go up to 6. And I reveal an island on top of my deck. Go to draw the island, show you a Reigns of Power. Sounds pretty cool. Play an island. One, 3. Interesting. All right. I'll play a Psychosis Crawler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand, so it's an 8/8 right now. And
sorry, does Psychosis call a ping, or we just lose 1 life?
Each opponent loses a life whenever I draw a card.
I wasn't sure if it pinged us for 1 damage or loses life. I know it's really not that different. But...
Loses a life. So I shall go.
Are we losing life?
No, not yet. I'm going to my discard step, and discarding a Terramorphic Expanse. Passing turn.
Cool. Let's do the old untapperoo. Draw a card. Greg has all the untapped manas in the world.
I've only got 6.
So who's on what eye? I'm on 27. Greg, you're on what?
29.
29. Ben, you're on what?
42.
How much?
42.
42.
Yep.
42?
Not that much. 2 more than we started with, but yeah.
Seems ridiculous. All right. Go a little tappy. Make double white. And an extra white. And we'll play an Archangel of Tides. And then I think, Ben, have you got any flyers?
Indeed.
Hey?
Indeed. I have a 3/4 flyer that's blue.
That's what? Blue? Interesting. I go to combat and attack Ben with a 6/5.
I'm going to block my 3/4 lands and I won't discard that.
Sounds good. And I will gain 6. And then I think call it a day there and pass the turn. Oh, did you pay 1 to block, Ben? You have to pay 1 to block, I think.
No, because it's untapped.
Oh, no, it's just when creatures are attacking me, they have to pay 1. Right, that was
When
it.
it's tapped and attacking, then I have to pay 1 to block.
Yeah, I remember now. All yours.
Sorry, Temple of Silence, Scry 1. Sorry, I was talking to myself on mute. How much have I got paid to attack you, Graeme?
1 for each creature attacking.
That's interesting. Greg, I'm going to attack you with Archon of Justice and Ailey.
Do you want to swap creatures, Connor?
No.
What's Ailey's ability? It lets me sack it.
1 sacrifice another creature.
So I could swap creatures with you and sacrifice them all.
You could try.
Okay.
Well, you might do something, that's for sure. But you know what? Because of the Melic ability, I would actually get a copy of it. So I would swap creatures first with Ben, and then I'd swap creatures with you. So you'd end up with all of Ben's creatures, and I'd end up with all of yours. And Ben will end up with mine, with not much to do with them. And then I'll sack them all.
So are you blocking?
Do you want? Do you want to do that?
Sounds good fun, Greg. Especially
Apparently so.
He wants to do it. Yeah. How much damage is it anyway?
It's a 4/4 flyer and a 2/3 death touch.
Yeah, I'll take the damage.
Oh dear. I'm going to go to my end step. At my end step, I have to go to a smaller denomination and put a 50p on Teysa.
Nice.
Pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to look at the top card of my library.
I'm going to have to start going through my friggin' change pot at this rate.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Farfinder from the top of my library.
What does that do?
I search for a basic land, put it into my hand.
Yay.
Woohoo.
I'm playing a 5-color deck with no other real searching in it because I just threw it together. So it seemed like having some sort of filtering for land to get me out of a bind was sensible. I'll reveal this island that's going into my hand. It's also a 1/1 vigilance, so it's cool to mutate on.
13.
So look at the top card of my library. And what am I going to do about it? I'm going to do nothing and pass my turn. So it's on you, Greg.
Sorry?
It's on you.
Oh, you done?
I'm done. Pass my
Well,
turn.
end of turn.
This is rather uneventful.
Tap 2 blue, cast Turnabout. Tap 4. So I got a blue, red, and red. Then I untap everything. All the lands.
What's turnabout, sorry?
Tap or
Untap
untap
any number.
all artifacts, creatures, or lands that you control.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
When you get copies of it, it's really good.
Yeah. Tap 9. So I got 4, 9, 13 plus 6. I will Snapcaster the Stroke of Genius.
Oh, it's almost like somebody should have exiled your graveyard.
Yeah, I said that.
Graeme, all he's going to do is put you on a low enough life total for me to kill you.
So
You won't be able to kill me,
Snapcaster's
Connor.
2. So 2 and 9 is 11, and 6 is too much to count.
17.
Is it? Yeah, 17 minus 3. 14. I'm drawing 14. Everyone loses 14 life.
Not Greg. Greg doesn't lose
Not
14
me.
life.
2, 3,
21.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is it? 11, 12, 14, 13.
You let me know
14.
when I've got priority, Greg.
You have priority. The
Okay.
top card is an act of aggression.
I'm going to sacrifice Archon of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to exile Melek and Mizzix.
Do you get 2?
Yeah, Teysa doubles the death trigger.
You're going to exile them both. Well, that's
Yep.
nasty.
Would you not have killed the Psychosis Crawler?
No,
Graeme, let me finish resolving what I'm doing, Graeme.
Okay.
I make a token off of Pawn of Ulamog, which gets doubled to 2 tokens. Greg loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life off a double Blood Artist trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life off of Bastion of Remembrance.
Yeah, you want everyone to lose some life first, Graeme.
Archon comes back in because of the coin. I will sacrifice Archon. So the first sacrifice was to Ashnod's Altar, giving me 2 generic mana. The second time I sacrifice it, I'm going to sacrifice it to Ailey using 1 of my generic mana, and I gain life equal to his toughness. And I'm going to exile Psychosis Crawler.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sword of Black and Green.
Yeah.
Make 2 more guys. Greg loses 2 more life. I gain 2 more life. And everyone loses 2 life. And I gain 2 life.
What's your life total, Connor?
29. Then I'm going to use 1 of the generic mana to sacrifice Blood Artist. Get 2 dudes. Greg loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. You all lose 2 life and I gain 2 life. And bring Blood Artist back. And that's using my generic mana, so I gain a life off of the ability as well. Then I'm going to use Ashnod's Altar for 2 generic mana to sacrifice Ailey. Make 2 more guys. Greg loses 2 more life. I gain 2 more life. Everyone else loses 2 life. I gain 2 life.
Why do you say?
Sorry?
Why does Greg lose 2 and then we all lose 2?
Because he's targeting me. Well, the Blood Artist is gone now, right?
No, it came back to the coin counter.
Oh, right.
Oh, I see the Blood Artist. So Greg's
Yeah, so the
you're
Blood
losing 2
yeah.
for every 1 that we lose, basically.
Yes, at the moment. So Ailey comes back. Then I'm going to Ashnod's Altar. So I've got 2 mana off of Ashnod's Altar. I'm going to use 1 to sacrifice the one of the naught ones. Greg loses 4, you all lose 2.
What?
I gain 4.
In response to the trigger,
Yep.
I'm going to pay 1. Flash in Archangel Avacyn, and then
In
die.
response, I'm going to sacrifice another one to Ailey's ability and put more triggers on the
before it
stack.
happens.
I'm pretty sure you're all dead by the time I finish resolving this.
Well done, Greg. You killed us.
I didn't kill you. Don't blame me.
No, I'm definitely blaming you. You and your stupid card draw.
Do you want me to finish going around in this loop, or is that enough?
I'm
How
dead.
many got to sack?
I've got 6 more Scions, and then a human soldier, and 5 other things still.
Okay, so
And when I sacrifice non
And when everyone
I get
else is
more
dead,
creatures.
he can just target you as well.
Well, I'm going to start targeting him with the Blood Artists now, straight away.
Are you on 5, are you, Greg?
I'm dead. If he's
Oh, you're
got
dead.
5...
Sorry, I thought you still had some life.
No, if he's got 5 things, I'm dead, right?
Yeah.
You mean he's
How much
targeting?
life are you? How much life are you on, Ben?
I've got 16 left, so
Yeah, I've got enough to kill you. Because Greg was on pretty much near death, I was going to swap the Blood Artists to you anyway, so I just need to sacrifice 4 of these.
3 more to kill Greg, don't you? And then that's 11 more. That's 20. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was just doing the math because it was close. It wasn't exact.
The Bastion
No.
triggers were going to kill me, so...
Yeah, I would have stopped doing Blood Artists once Greg was where he was. Because I saw he was on like, I wasn't paying attention, but then I saw he was on like 6 or 7 or something like that. So I was just gonna, and realize how far ahead you were.
Yep.
Yay!
Connor and his filthy Teysa deck.
No one removed any of my stuff for the whole game.
I know.
Well, I had removal for all your stuff, and then Greg made us wheel, and I threw it all in the bin.
Yeah.
I had the snap decks, which was the new sort of one where you choose a creature, artifact,